What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for stopping in. I hope you're doing well. It's a beautiful day here in Greenville, South Carolina, so I hope you're enjoying life as much as I am right now. I'm on my way home this afternoon and I am pumped. I'm very pumped. We got something waiting on the doorstep that I've been waiting for quite some time. And we're gonna get to the house, and we're gonna unbox this thing, and we're gonna look at it, but I ask you, hold your judgment. Stick with me through this one. Let's talk about it. I'm going to explain why I went this route and what the plans are going forward, and then I hope everyone is on board with this strategy. If you're new to the channel, we talk a lot of automotive related stuff here, and we're going to continue to grow the channel and improve and improve and improve, and we're quickly approaching the 1,000 subscriber mark. So if you haven't subscribed already in this video, go ahead and do it right now. And by the time you hit that subscribe button, and by the time you hit the little bell, the little notification bell as well, we're going to be at the house unboxing this package here. So do it. Oh, I forgot to do that little transition that literally everyone does right now. So here we go. A little heavy. What could it be? Besides the tune, this is probably one of the things that I've wanted the most out of anything for this car. Maybe not these specifically, but this modification, okay? Dun, dun. Yes, they're green, and if you know anything about suspension parts available for these cars, you'll know that the green means that they are indeed Tein springs. We finally got some lowering springs. We're finally getting lowered. Now, this is what I wanted you to stick around for. Painted on logo, not a sticker. They're the real deal. Now, you might be wondering, why the heck did he go with these Tein springs? Let me break it down. There's a few reasons. First of all, I want to say the idea or the plan is to go forward with coilovers for the car eventually, but we're probably going to do that in the fall, late fall, or the winter, getting ready for next season. With all of the house projects and a bunch of other things going on, I just can't drop, $1,500 on coilovers right now. So I wanted to get the car lowered. We want to improve the handling just a bit. For right now, the car is mostly a daily driver, but we're going to do some mountain runs this summer and take it to the track a little bit, but there's really no need to jump on a set of coilovers at the very moment. You all may know coilovers are really great for adjustability. You can set all your settings in all four corners. You can really dial the car into how you want it. However, the truth of the matter is that most people with coilovers don't ever actually push their car hard enough to justify installing coilovers. Nonetheless, I want to go with coilovers just like anybody else that wants to go with coilovers. It just wasn't in the cards right now, so we went with some lowering springs for the time being. So there's a couple reasons why I chose Tein. I believe I'm saying it right, Tein. Everyone seems to go with RSR springs, right? That seems to be the most common brand for the Q50. Of course, I got to be a little bit different. I'm doing a little bit of research. I really wasn't totally familiar with Tein. The cars that I've had in the past, they don't have any springs for that, those particular applications. American, Mustangs, Camaros, and things of that nature. So I hadn't had much experience, if any at all, with this particular brand. But after watching a Fitment Industries video, you can check it out on YouTube. If I remember, I'll put a link to it in the description below. But Tein actually is a pretty solid company. They make some really good products, and they focus really on more OEM replacement stuff more than performance, I guess. At least that's how they got their start, from what I understand. And they just kind of rolled into the background over the last several years or so. But now it seems to be that they're making a push more for a position in the aftermarket kind of performance type stuff. They have a pretty decent set of coilovers, and from what I can tell, the springs are actually really high quality also, especially after watching that Fitment Industries video. So check it out if you get a chance. If you don't believe me, go look at it. I'm pretty happy with what I heard, and as far as the reviews go, they're all pretty solid. So I'm confident in this product. The second thing is, based on those reviews, the price is pretty excellent. shipped to the door was like $200. So you can't really beat that when RSR springs are around 300 or just a little bit more. So knowing that I was going to go coilovers in 4 to 6 months-ish, probably not 4, 6 to 8 we'll say. I didn't want to spend a ton of money just to lower the car now, knowing that it's probably going to be temporary. So this was a good fit. Saved me $150-ish, and give me the ability to move forward with some of the other modifications we want to do to the car. So it worked out price-wise. Send a couple nice decals too. Not a big fan of stickers on the car, but we'll find a spot for them. And what's this? Just warranty info. The other thing is the drop that these springs will allow for. RSR springs, if you go with just the regular downs, it's like 1 inch or just under 1 inch. I wanted to lower it a little bit more, and the thing about RSR down springs also is that I've been noticing is that the rear end seems to sag a little bit, which isn't attractive. The SuperDowns, as you know, are just a little bit too far. They're closer to that 2 inch or just over 2 inch drop, and because it's a daily driver, I have a little bit of a slope into the driveway. I drive to the airport quite a bit for work, and there's large speed bumps, and I just don't want to have to deal with scraping. Now, I don't have the sport bumper, and I don't have the mud guards installed on the car, although I have them. I just never put them on because I decided I didn't really like them. Nonetheless, I didn't want to be scraping or having to worry about scraping. So these Tein springs are right in the middle. They're kind of right in that sweet spot of drop. It's about 1.4 to 1.6 inches, and a little bit more of a drop in the front than in the rear, about 0.2 inches. So we're not going to get that sag, hopefully, that the RSR springs produce in these cars. So I think we're going to lower it perfectly. I think we're going to get the perfect stance out of this car, which is excellent. So I'm pretty pumped about these suckers. The green's going to look decent with the black. I know they're not the most popular brand, they're not the most expensive brand, but for all intents and purposes, this is going to be really exactly what I'm looking for in terms of drop, cost, because we know we're going to coilovers eventually, so there's no need to spend a ton of money on lowering springs, and quality is decent from everything that I hear. And you know, suspension is one of those things that I say don't cheap out on. I don't think I am here. I don't think I am. Again, I don't have a lot of experience with the brand, but I guess we'll find out. And like I've always said, this channel, if nothing else, it's good for experimenting with things. So if things don't work out and these products actually suck, then you'll learn from my mistake and you won't have to go through it yourself. So we're going to try to get these installed this weekend. I think I'm going to save that for a separate video. I just wanted to do a little unboxing and a little explanation as far as why I went with these springs and what we're looking at, so I don't get too much flame and too much hate. If you have any experience with these Tein springs, let me know about it in the comments section below. I appreciate any feedback. If you didn't like them, let me know why. I guess it's too late now. We have the Kentucky Derby this weekend. We got a Derby party down in Charleston, South Carolina, so I don't know that I'm going to get to install them on Saturday, maybe Sunday. My plan, I guess, would be tomorrow night, which is Friday, to get started on it, and maybe we'll just leave the car in the garage if I can't get it done throughout the night tomorrow. But stay tuned for that video coming up, and we got another package arriving tomorrow as well, so you don't want to miss what's to come. So if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button right now, and I guess that's all I got for you today. Appreciate you watching, appreciate you stopping in, give me a thumbs up. It really helps grow the channel, and I appreciate your support very, very much. So we'll see you in the next video.